is Channel 4 News, working for you.
Well, do you have trouble training your new dog? Or maybe, as the saying goes, you're having trouble teaching an old dog new tricks? Well, there is help right here in Middle Tennessee. And here with some expert tips, we have canine behaviorist JON STOLZER. John, welcome to More at Midday.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, we have to introduce your friend, too. We have Apollo,
Yeah,
right?
This is Apollo here. Yeah.
And how old is he? What is he?
Apollo is 13 months, and he is a German Shepherd.
Wow, he is beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Well, first let's talk about, you call yourself a behaviorist, or what's the difference in a standard dog trainer out there versus a behaviorist?
Absolutely.
Because there is a big difference.
There is. In fact, canine behavior, the field of behavior it's a completely different, separate field in general. For example, a behaviorist is going to focus more on things with relation to problems with your dog that are relating to, for example, aggression or submissive issues, submissive urination, biting, chewing,
right?
Things that range in these different areas, whereas a trainer is going to focus on your general sit down, stay, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay, what do you feel is the most valuable thing that you can teach an owner about their dog?
I think the most valuable thing that we can teach an owner about their dog is how to properly communicate with them in the ways that they understand instinctually and the way that they work naturally.
All right, and you say two real key things as it comes in. One of them is your relationship with your pet.
Yes.
And then secondly, it's the actual training itself.
Yes. I try and tell my clients that we need to separate this into two different areas. First is we need to separate this into your relationship, getting you in tune and in key with how your dog works instinctually and naturally. And then there's the training side of that, which we need to work on as well. This is how a sit looks, this is how a down looks, and teaching them those things and putting those two things together provides a dog that both enjoys the work and does it very well.
We're going to have you show us a few things that you have worked with Apollo, because you haven't had him even that long, but we're going to show some things in just a minute. But we've got a lot of folks out there, I know, who are very frustrated, possibly, with their pet, and they think there's just no chance. They've just given up. They get frustrated. They're like, okay, forget it. I'm just not going to do it. They might even get rid of the animal.
Right.
What would you say to them?
The biggest thing that I would say to those folks is before you get frustrated, before you get to a place where you're ready to give up your dog, seek, some professional help with that, because there's a lot of things that we can help you with. There's a lot of things that most people don't know about that we can tap into and are really very easy fixes at the end of the day.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started on folks who are interested in tips and things, and show us kind of what you do when you work with animals and what they can do at home.
Okay, for example, with Apollo, and any dog for that matter, one of the big things is let's find their motivation. What's going to help them get excited about the work? So I'm going to put him into an attention heel right now. And at the end, he's going to get a toy that I've got here in my back pocket.
Oh, okay.
No, say. Good boy. Good. Setting. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. And Apollo is actually, he's an import from Slovakia because he is a working dog. And I train him in Czech. So he's actually, if you'll notice, I'm giving him commands in some other languages and whatnot.
Yeah, I didn't quite understand what you were saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Good boy.
Good job.
Apollo.
Now, what about simple things of, let's say a lot of people run into this situation. They want to take their dog to the park. They want to take their dog for walks. Obviously, exercise is needed.
This is Channel 4 News, working for you.